It doesn't matter who fights against you. They will not win. No one can fight against you in your time and win. It is impossible. When is your time? The stars fight for you. The moon fights for you. The sun fights for you. When is your time? Even the earth will fight for you. They will command the wind to strike you. The wind will refuse. Why is it your time? The ordinances will know. The elements will know that it is her time. It is his time. The first sign that shows it is your time is when you are dreaming and you see a big clock. This symbol has a much deeper meaning than just a warning that time is passing. It means that you have entered a season where divine time has started to act in your life. The clock in your dreams symbolizes that the moment you have been waiting for is about to come to fruition. When you dream that someone gives you a gift, and this gift is a clock, or some object that somehow marks time, that is a clear sign. It's not just a material gift, but a spiritual representation of what is to come. The clock not only symbolizes time, but also responsibility and opportunity. God, in his infinite wisdom, is giving you the right time, the right chance to act. If you dream that an apostle or a spiritual figure of authority gives you this clock, the message is even clearer. This is your time. It's no longer a question of when, but of how. The moment has come for you to take decisive actions that will transform your life. What you do with this time is what will determine your path. One of the most evident signs that your time has come is when you dream of the birth of a baby. But be careful. This is not a dream about pregnancy, nor a simple wish to have children. This is a dream that indicates the arrival of a new phase in your life. When, in the dream, you see yourself giving birth to a baby, it means you are about to give birth to something that has been spiritually gestated for a long time. This dream may be especially strong for women, but it also applies to men in a symbolic context. If you, a woman, have this dream, it's a sign that something new, something big, is about to be born in your life. It could be a project, a relationship, a new phase of personal growth, or even a blessing you've been waiting for. This baby represents a new beginning, a new creation, a new opportunity that is opening up for you. If you are a man and see yourself holding a newborn baby, this dream is equally powerful. The child you hold in your arms symbolizes the arrival of joy and happiness in your life. It may be a sign that after a period of difficulty, waiting, and even anguish, your reward is coming. This baby represents everything you have prayed for, everything you have asked for, and now it is ready to be lived. You've already gone through the preparation, and now you're ready to experience what God has reserved for you. Another clear sign that you've entered your time of fulfillment is when you dream that you are sailing, whether in a boat or a ship. Sailing in the dream world has multiple meanings, but one of the strongest is the idea of being in motion, heading towards new horizons, new possibilities, and new connections. When you see yourself sailing, it's a sign that the journey of your life has taken a new direction, and this path will bring with it new opportunities for growth. It's not necessary for you to be the captain of the boat, because the fact that you are in it already means that you are being guided by a higher force. Sometimes, this can indicate that you are about to enter a new relationship, a new partnership, or even a new spiritual path. If the ship or boat is sailing in calm waters, it could be a sign that you are in harmony with the journey, and the waters of your life are calmer, making your journey easier. On the other hand, if the sea is rough, or the boat is being challenged by the waves, it could mean that despite the difficulties you may face, your journey is still in motion, and you have the strength to overcome them. Sailing, then, is a symbol of progress, of moving towards a promising future. Your time has come, and you are being guided to where you need to be. Dreaming of a new tooth coming in is one of the strongest symbols of renewal and new beginnings. This dream doesn't just mean a physical process, but is a spiritual representation of your growth and maturation. The new tooth is, symbolically, the birth of something new in your life. It could be a new project, a new idea, or a new cycle. The tooth, just like you, has an essential function. It helps to digest what's to come, to transform the spiritual food into something that can nourish your soul. The sight of a new tooth also speaks of forces that are being renewed in your life. It's as if you are maturing in wisdom and ability to deal with the next phase of your journey. The process of a new tooth coming in can be painful, just like the transitions of life, but it is always a sign that something stronger and more prepared is coming. This dream symbolizes that you are ready to face new challenges with a more mature and stronger perspective. The pain of the new tooth coming in can be seen as the pain of growth. But in the end, you will have a renewed ability to handle the demands of life, because now you are stronger, more prepared, and more focused. One of the dreams most indicative that your time has come is when you dream that you are going through an exam or test, and at the end, you receive your results and are approved. This type of dream is a spiritual representation that you have gone through an evaluation process. It doesn't matter what challenges or difficulties you have faced, you were tested and approved. This could be related to personal, spiritual, or even professional aspects of your life. In the dream, the exam represents the trial you faced, and the results represent the victory you have achieved. If you see yourself receiving the results and being approved at that moment, it's time to celebrate, because it means that you've completed a cycle of tests and are now ready to enter a new phase, stronger and more prepared than ever. Passing the exam is a clear sign that God is confirming that you are on the right path, and the time of waiting is over. On the other hand, if you cannot finish the exam in the dream, or do not receive the results, this could be a sign that there is something else you need to learn or experience before you are fully ready for what's next. However, when you receive approval, you know that your time has come, and it's time to move forward with confidence. Dreaming of bread might seem simple at first glance, but this dream carries a deep and powerful meaning. Bread has been a universal symbol of food, sustenance, and survival since ancient times. In spirituality, bread represents not just physical nourishment, but also spiritual nourishment. When you see yourself buying or receiving bread in a dream, it is not just an indication that you are entering a season of material abundance, but also that you are about to experience spiritual abundance. Bread, in its purest form, is what nourishes the body, just as the Word of God nourishes the soul. This type of dream is confirmation that the Lord is about to provide for all your needs, both physical and spiritual. Bread is not just simple food. It is the divine provision that arrives at the right time. When you dream of buying bread, you can understand this as a sign that something of great value is approaching your life. What you are about to receive, whether in the form of blessings, revelations, or new opportunities, is a form of spiritual sustenance that will nourish and support you in the days to come. This dream also brings up a deep connection with the story of Ruth in the Bible, who also went through a period of scarcity until God's provision was released upon her life. When Ruth returned to Bethlehem with her mother-in-law Naomi and found a field where bread was available, it was an indication that abundance had returned to her life, and with it, blessing and restoration. When you dream of bread, it can be seen as an echo of this story. Just like Ruth, you are about to see spiritual and material abundance manifest in your life in a glorious way. Bread, when given as a gift, has even more meaning. If someone gives you bread in your dream, it may symbolize that you are receiving something that will sustain your journey in a very deep way. This gift of bread can be interpreted as an invitation to accept the abundance and provision of God for your life. The act of receiving bread as a gift can also be seen as an affirmation that you are ready to accept the blessings that are coming your way. It's not just food for the body, but nourishment for the soul that will come in unexpected ways. When the Bible talks about Bethlehem, especially in the book of Ruth, it refers to a place of restoration and provision. Ruth's story is not just about a woman who struggled with scarcity, but about a woman who, upon returning to Bethlehem, found divine provision waiting for her. God had visited Bethlehem, and with his visit, he brought the abundance that had been lacking. Just like Ruth, you may be going through a period of scarcity, but this dream is a warning that your own spiritual Bethlehem is about to be visited. When you dream of bread, especially in the context of being given or acquired, it is saying that scarcity is coming to an end, and the abundance you needed, both materially and spiritually, will be restored. If you are in a time of difficulty, this dream is a sign that things are about to change for the better. Your current situation of scarcity is temporary, and divine provision is already on its way. If in the dream you are buying bread, symbolically, this may also suggest that you are taking conscious action to obtain what you need. Buying bread is an act of accepting what has been provided, of being open to receiving the blessings that are being offered to you. This dream, therefore, is a reminder that God, in his infinite mercy, has the provision you need. All you have to do is accept it, trust in divine timing, and know that just as Ruth found sustenance in Bethlehem, you too will find your abundance at the right time. Dreaming of puppies is one of the most positive dreams, full of revitalizing energy. Puppies symbolically represent purity, innocence, and the arrival of something new, but they are also linked to unconditional love and genuine joy. This dream, therefore, is a clear representation that you are entering a new phase in your life, a phase where sadness and difficulties are being left behind, giving way to moments of happiness and personal fulfillment. When you see a puppy in your dream, it is as if the universe is sending you a message that something new, something full of potential, is about to be born in your life. It could be a new opportunity, a new relationship, or even a new phase of personal growth. Puppies are full of energy, curiosity, and enthusiasm. They are not afraid to explore the unknown, and this behavior symbolizes that you are ready to embark on new adventures, free from any emotional burdens. Furthermore, if you are surrounded by puppies, this may indicate that you are being blessed with a season of multiple blessings and joys. The presence of many puppies in your dream suggests an abundance of new opportunities, happy moments, and people who will bring lightness and love into your life. You are surrounding yourself with good things that will provide you with moments of genuine happiness. If you are in the process of overcoming challenges, this dream means that the worst is over, and now you are prepared to embrace the joys that are coming. When a puppy appears as a gift in the dream, it may symbolize the arrival of a new blessing that will be given to you unexpectedly. It could be a new friendship that will be extremely rewarding, a new relationship that will bring much happiness, or even an emotional surprise that will make you feel loved and appreciated. The puppy, in this case, acts as a symbol of acceptance, as if someone or something is offering you the opportunity to experience love, loyalty, and joy in a new and refreshing way. This dream could also reflect your emotional state. If you are feeling lonely, sad, or isolated, the puppy represents the vibrant energy being placed into your life to restore your emotional balance. The puppy may be symbolizing the arrival of a new source of support and love. It could be a person, a situation, or even an internal change that will help you feel more connected to your own joy. Finally, the puppy is also a reminder for you to reconnect with the simplicity and purity of your heart. Like the puppy, you must learn to give and receive love unconditionally. The love of a dog is free of expectations and full of devotion. This kind of genuine love is something you are being invited to experience and share with others. Therefore, when this dream manifests, it suggests that it is time for you to open up to love in a deeper way, allowing it to enter your life in an uncomplicated and sincere manner. This is the moment to rediscover the joy of living, spontaneity, and trust in a promising future. By receiving a puppy or seeing puppies around you, you can trust that you are entering a new season of happiness, where God's blessings will fill you with renewed peace and contagious joy. Dreaming of harvest is a powerful and positive symbol of fulfillment, reward, and abundance. This type of dream is directly related to the concept of sowing and reaping, meaning that what you plant with dedication, patience, and faith will inevitably bear fruit. When you find yourself in a field harvesting ripe fruits, this dream indicates that it is time to reap the results of your efforts, your prayers, and the hard work you have put into something important in your life. The harvest, in spiritual terms, represents the season where the growth cycle ends and the reward becomes visible. Just as the farmer waits patiently for the harvest season to gather what he has sown, you too have been waiting for the right time to see the blessings and fruits of what you've planted in your life. This is the sign that your work and faith have not been in vain. And now it's time to see the doors opening and prosperity manifesting. Moreover, the act of harvesting also carries the idea of giving birth to what was being cultivated in the spiritual realm. This dream symbolizes that you are not only about to receive the blessings you were waiting for, but that these blessings will come in the form of something tangible, something you can touch, live, and share. The harvest is, therefore, a metaphor for the fulfillment of promises made, both spiritually and in your daily life. The prayers you've made, the sacrifices you've made, and the choices you've made are finally bearing fruit. There are no more doubts. Your time has come, and you are ready to experience the gifts that were prepared for you. If in the dream you see yourself harvesting ripe fruits or flowers in the field, this could be a sign that you are in tune with universal abundance, and that it is now time to experience fullness. The ripe fruit symbolizes the wisdom gained throughout your journey, and the flowers that bloom represent the unfolding of new opportunities that were hidden or yet to come. These are signs that your life is about to be filled with what is beautiful, nourishing, and valuable. You are in a season of gratitude and celebration, ready to experience the wonders that were preparing to manifest in your life. If, instead of fruit, you see flowers opening around you, this brings the image of new beginnings and continuous growth. Flowers are symbols of beauty, but also of new cycles. The flowers blooming represent the blossoming of something new that you may not have even imagined yet. An unexpected blessing that will appear in a new and vibrant way. It is the time to open yourself to what is coming, knowing that the new season will bring much more than you could anticipate. This dream can also be interpreted as a message that you are being guided to a new phase of your life, where what was just beginning to grow in your spirit is now becoming complete. If you found yourself in a field, it represents the open space, the freedom ahead of you, where you can continue to grow, learn, and prosper. There are no more limitations. The harvest has arrived for those who persevered, and you are now ready to enjoy what has been sown. Dreaming of a green traffic light is one of the clearest representations that you are ready to move forward. The traffic light, in its simplicity, is a universal symbol of signaling, approval, and permission. When the traffic light is green, it means the path is clear and it is time to act. In a spiritual context, this type of dream is a clear sign that you are in the right moment and that the doors are being opened for you. When you see yourself driving and arriving at a green traffic light, it's not just about the action of driving, but about moving towards your goals, dreams, and purposes. The green traffic light in your dream symbolizes that God is giving you permission to move forward, free from obstacles. This is a sign that there are no more blockages on your path, and you should take the opportunity to move forward with confidence. This dream is deeply connected to the concept of right timing, or divine timing. Green represents balance, harmony, and success, indicating that you have entered the phase where everything is aligning, and you now have the chance to achieve your goals with ease. It could be a sign that you have overcome past obstacles and are now in the perfect position to move to the next level of your life. The green traffic light also brings a sense of relief, as it is the moment to take the next steps without hesitation. If in the dream you are driving and come across a green traffic light, it is a clear sign that the path ahead is illuminated, that your journey is being blessed, and that you have the opportunity to seize the moment. Don't feel apprehensive or insecure. The dream is telling you to act with confidence and leave doubts behind, because you are exactly where you need to be. This type of dream can also symbolize a period of mental and spiritual clarity. The green traffic light indicates that you are in tune with your intuition, with divine guidance, and that all conditions are favorable for you to make important decisions. God is lighting your way, and you are invited to move forward without fear, as what lies ahead is promising. Furthermore, the green traffic light may also represent an internal change. Green is not just a color that indicates permission to act, but it is also a color of renewal and regeneration. This dream may symbolize that you have gone through a process of inner transformation, healing, and spiritual growth, and now you're ready to take the necessary steps to fulfill your destiny. Your vision of the future is clearer, and the decisions you make from this moment will have a positive impact. This dream is a reminder to trust in the divine process and in God's timing. Even if the path has been challenging so far, the green light has arrived, and it is time to seize the opportunities that arise. The green traffic light is not just a signal for movement, but also a signal of trust, that you have the spiritual support needed to move forward without fear and with renewed courage. Dreams are the silent messages of the soul, the echoes of divine guidance that accompany us as we sleep, leading us and preparing us for what is to come. Each of these dreams we've discussed, from the vision of the clock to the green traffic light, is more than just a simple representation of the unconscious. They are the signs that the chosen ones are on a path of transformation, growth, and fulfillment. Each dream reflects a step in your spiritual journey, an invitation to awaken to the greatness within you, a reminder that you are not just wandering through life, but being guided by a divine purpose. When you see the clock, it's time to understand that your moment has arrived. God doesn't work with hurry or delays. He works with precision and perfection. The clock symbolizes that your time is near, and when it comes, the whole universe will be on your side. The stars, the sun, the moon, the earth, everything aligns to help you fulfill your purpose. The difficulties you've faced are not obstacles, but tests and preparations that have made you stronger, more resilient, and more capable of achieving everything that was promised. The birth of something new in your dreams, whether giving birth or holding a baby, is a sign that you are entering a new phase in your life. This phase will bring indescribable joy and unparalleled blessings. You have been prepared for this moment through struggles, tears, and prayers. And now, what you have prayed for, what you have waited for, will finally take shape. Birth is the symbol that something grand is about to manifest in your life, and you must be ready to welcome this blessing with gratitude and faith. Dreaming of sailing on a boat or ship means that you are being guided to a new destination. You are no longer stagnant or stuck in the past. You are in motion, heading towards new horizons, new relationships, new opportunities. The boat is your journey. The water is your faith, and you are going wherever divine will directs you. Even if the waters may be turbulent, you have the confidence that you will be safely guided. The harvest that you see in dreams is the manifestation of the hard work you've done, the prayers you've made, and the seeds you've planted. Dreaming of harvesting fruits and flowers is a sign that the reward is coming. God has not forgotten you. The waiting time is over, and now you are ready to receive what has been prepared for you. When the green traffic light appears, it is not just a signal for movement, but a reminder that you have permission to move forward. There are no more blockages on your path. It is now time to act with confidence, because the time to fulfill your dreams has arrived. The green traffic light is a divine sign that you are on the right path, that cosmic energy is aligning for you. And now you can move forward with courage and determination, knowing that you are being guided by greater forces. So, my friends, what these dreams show is simple. You are about to live something that God has already prepared for you. Nothing in your life happens by chance. Every dream, every sign, every experience, all of it has to do with what you are about to receive. You may not understand everything right now, but the difficulties, the struggles, and the prayers you've made so far are preparing the way for what's to come. Now the waiting is over. The doors that were closed begin to open, and what you have been waiting for is finally arriving. This is your time, the time to reap what has been sown. God has heard your prayers, and what you have been waiting for will happen clearly and visibly. Get ready, because the blessings are coming, and you are about to live what you have dreamed of. Now is the time to move forward. The moment has come to take possession of what is yours. Do not look back, for the opportunities you have now are for you to move ahead. God has already prepared everything for this moment. It's time to live what you've been praying for and believing in, because the waiting time is over.